What's up, y'all? It's been a while, but let's get into it. You feel me? Like, so much stuff been happening around the NFL. Like, a lot been going on. But, we just cut Ebron. My thoughts on that is that I wish we didn't. I wish we actually would have kept Ebron. I like Ebron, He came. We drafted him in the first round, whatever. He's been with us for the last 4 years, whatever. But the season that just passed, the second half of the season, he really was filling up to his potential. So to be honest, I feel like for Ebron, there's nothing more to go but up. You feel me? There's no direction but up for him, and I really wish him the best because honestly, wherever Ebron's next destination is, he's going to make the Pro Bowl. Like, I really feel like Ebron is like reached, like he's coming for real, and that's the only reason I didn't want to give him up. I really felt like he reached his potential this season. Like, we finally saw the potential of where he could be, and I feel like his next destination, he for sure will show that. Probably destination for him, he probably gonna go to the Saints. You got the Patriots, especially with Gronk features like this. Vikings. If he go to the Vikings, I'm gonna be pissed. But yeah. Now speaking of the Vikings, the whole Kirk Cousins thing. My whole thoughts is that record-wise, look at what the Vikings did record-wise. I'm talking specifically record-wise. What can Kirk Cousins do that Case Keenum didn't do? I know Kirk Cousins is a better quarterback probably than Case Keenum, but record-wise, what can Kirk Cousins do more than Case Keenum didn't do? So we already see the potential of what everything the Vikings are going to be. The Vikings are going to be a good team just like last year. So preparing for the Vikings is going to be the same as if we were preparing for Case Keenum. So honestly, what's the difference with them? Another thing is that we've been quiet, but the only thing is that Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn, that's what they do. Like, they already said that they're not going to be like off their big name, splash, free agents like that. But everybody knows our needs. We need a cornerback. We need a cornerback too. We need running back depth. We need defensive tackles. We need defensive tackles. You know what I'm saying? So getting these two linebackers we just signed, Christian Jones and Devin Kennard. I'm not very familiar with them because I didn't really watch them like that. But I have heard of them, and I know for a fact that both of them are very versatile. And being that they're very versatile and knowing that Matt Patricia has already said that there's not going to be one specific defense that we're running. We're not running specifically a 3-4, a 4-3, a 5-3, whatever. We're not running any specific defense. So it works that we're getting all of these versatile players because everyone's going to be playing different. Like, it's not one set defensive set. It's not one specific defensive set. So the fact that we have all these versatile players that can really fill the role anywhere, and then that's not even to mention we still got Jared Davis, who's going to be a beast next year. We still don't know what we're going to do with Killebrew, who could potentially move down the freaking linebacker. Like, we have so much depth that having so many versatile players who can play multiple positions is good for us. So to be honest, I'm happy with the two signings. Hell, they might even still, we don't even know if we're going to sign Tahir back or not. But the fact that we have so much depth, I feel like that probably doesn't mean we're probably not going to draft a linebacker high at all, but in the draft. But the linebacking class is not that good anyway. So that just goes to show that we're already better than we were last year. And the fact that we just signed Deshaun Sheed, who is a good cornerback number 2. Now, personally, I would prefer Sherman because just think of Sherman, and I don't care if Sherman's coming off Achilles injury. Just think of Sherman and Slay as a Slay being 1A, Sherman being 1B. Come on now. But she's a good cornerback number 2. And I'm not a fan of the Lawson signing, but I would rather have him over Hayton, so I guess it is what it is. And we still have Tease. Tease is going to develop. Tease is going to have a way bigger role than he had last year. So look forward to more Tease, and I'm excited to see what Tease is going to bring. And Tease might have a breakout year, and he's just a rookie, and I'm very, very excited to see what T's gonna do. But right now, I'm pretty solid. Our secondary is gonna be amazing. Like, I feel like we're gonna have top 3 secondary, if not the best secondary in the game. Just thinking, we got Slay, we still got GQ, Diggs is going to play safety, we still got Wilson, and Wilson's going to back up Diggs. That's how good Diggs was at safety. And then we got Sheed. You feel me? So, and then we still have Killebrew, Agnew. Like, come on. Like, our secondary is going to be freaking magnificent. And then our whole defensive tackle situation, it's looking... Especially with Haloti might be going to the Eagles. Even if Haloti came back to us, it still is like we need more. We just need more. Like, I doubt we get Sue the way it's looking. Like, he has so many potential suitors who have way more money than us. And personally, I feel like Sue is more in it for the money than he is for the team that he goes to. So if he don't want to come to us, well, hell, let it. Well, it is what it is, because you got Seahawks. Well, I don't think Seahawks got that much. You got Cowboys, Seahawks, whatever, so many other potential suitors that he could go to that has way more money than what we're offering him. So, I mean, Sue's going to do what he's going to do. The whole running back situation now. Personally, I feel like we should keep Amir. With Theo, I feel like we know what Theo is, and Theo has reached his ceiling. So, whether we keep Theo or not, to me, it doesn't matter. I like Theo, but we see what Theo can do. With Amir, I feel like it's still so much unknown with him. I just really feel like we should keep Amir. We can cut ties with Washington. We can cut ties with Tion Green. I mean, we can cut ties with Tion Green for the fact that we're going to draft a running back. Now, I don't want to draft a running back at number 20 because we really need a freaking... you know what we need. So, we're not going to draft a running back at 20. I'm against that unless they end up trading up. But I don't even think that we should trade up, to be honest. I feel like, I don't know what we're going to do, honestly. But signing Frank Gore is good. I feel like he's going to be more of a mentor role and 3rd and 4th down back. Him averaging 3.7 yards from 261 carries and still having like 960-some yards compared to what we had. You feel me? Hey, Frank Gore is going to be there short term, and I feel like we should draft Sony Mitchell or either Darius Geis. But I'm just learning to be patient when it comes to Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn. I'm trusting their process. I really feel like Matt Patricia instills like something about him just makes me trust him. Like, I'm really trusting the process with him and Bob Quinn. To be honest, we really got to wait and see to the rest of how this draft process ends up and what we're going to do in the draft, what we're going to do for the rest of free agent, because this is a long time between March and September. So, I mean, anything can happen, but I'm trusting their process, so that's what it is.